Ladies and gents, we have returned. I know. I was supposed to be here yesterday, but it was my daughter's second birthday. And I guess I'm not as young and spry as I used to be. Father time is catching up to me after, hosting and playing around with my daughter. I put her to bed and you know, I KO'd, okay? So, yeah, we're here today. I know I owe Apocalypse, my guy. I owe you an account review, so we're going to do that if you're in the chat today. If not, next time you're in the chat, we got you. What's good? What's good? I see Cabbage, I see Fragment, I see Poor, I see King Patty, I see Raven, I see Cheesy. By the way, how are you guys doing? Slacker, what's going on, Big Ron? Listen, Big Ron, we can't work as hard as you, bro. you know, um, how are y'all doing in this? What you call it? This ranked tournament thing. So I lost, as you can see. I bet. Does it show my thingies? My people who won? My people who won? Oh yes, it does. So the first round, I didn't vote, as you can see. Right, I missed it. But on the second round, I was actually right twice and wrong twice. How did you guys do? So I'm at a 50% success rate for the ones that I did partake in. As you can see, we got some fights that are in, and I didn't vote because I was busy. But we got two fights left that we can bet on. So let's see what the peeps are going with, and then what we're gonna go with. There we go. 80% of y'all are going with Nemesis, which makes sense. But let's see what they got on them. All right, so the Wolverine 95, 220, null 220, 70. Yeah, so that's at 100. Let's see some here. It's 200. Yeah, he gonna lose this. He gonna lose this. All right. Oh, that's 100. No, but he's mismatched. Yeah, the way how his team is structured, he's gonna lose this for sure. So I'm gonna have to bet on. I'm gonna have to bet on Nemesis. Wait, hold on. What? Beast, both knees in 4 months is going to be rough. What do you mean? You're gonna have knee surgery? Hold on. What I miss? What I miss? Oh shit, bro. Damn, bro. Best of luck to you, bro. Why? Wait, you do both at the same time? Damn. How much is that gonna cost you, bro? Okay, 100% on Sentry. Adam is 100% as well. Over here, 95 and 100. And then over here, got 220, 60. 220, 60. Yeah, this is. I like Silver Surfer team I don't like as much. So I think I'm gonna go with Winergy for that. Okay. I see what's going on. You're gonna do the left one first and then. Okay. So I thought you were gonna do both at the same time. I was gonna say, damn, bro, that the recovery on that would be insane. Cause you gotta be up and about. And you're gonna be in a shit ton of pain. Zero out of pocket? That's blessed. Yeah, so I'm going Winergy and Nemesis. $70K and your insurance will cover it. That's what's up. So we got 400 here, bro. Maybe I should have taken this shit more seriously. You know what I'm saying? Because that's that's actually a good amount of things, bro. Like, goddamn. All right, that's 400 right there. Yeah, I should have taken this thing a little bit more seriously. God damn. All right, next time, because we could have definitely got 800 there, and that's pretty solid for not doing anything. Oh, we got physio too. You only got one successful cheer out of 8. That's crazy, bro. I've been slacking, and I still got 2. Like I missed this one, as you can see. I got 2 here because I was just messing around. All right, and then the first one over here I missed. You got the best insurance money can buy. That's what type of time we on, bro. That's good. All right, so is Apocalypse in the chat? If Apocalypse is in the chat, let me know. You got 4 out of 8? You got all 4 from yesterday? Shit, check you out. Let me see if I can run through this quickly. This is the good thing about the CDPF competition. You can actually do damage against the blackest of swans, even when the shield is up. Like, you can actually do good damage. Come on, Storm. Cooker. Using Luna and Storm together is kind of a waste, but I'm just trying to get this done as quickly as possible. Are you gonna do your thing, Black Swan? Bro, she dodged me. Come on, man. Go in your next phase, bro. I hate when she does this shit. She's gonna wait until I break the shield. Okay, there we go. Because I wanted to wait until she transitions and then try to break her with the iframe ignore skill. No, really? Okay, we got it. Okay. Damn, I didn't get nearly as much damage as I thought I would get, so. Yikes. Really? Couldn't break her. Give me a sec, guys. Need new Luna. Oh, hold on, what? Oh, you need a new Luna uniform for crystals? Yeah, they gonna milk this one for as long as possible, so that's not gonna. Well, shouldn't say not gonna happen, but I shouldn't even say not gonna happen anytime soon because it could happen. It could happen soon. Because look what happened to Storm, right? They freed her from paywall jail. Wow, really? I hate when that happens, bro. That's so annoying. No! No! I got caught off guard. And now I'm in a bad spot, bro. Now I'm in... Ooh! Okay. That was close. Yeah, we got you. I got you! Oh, but my tier 3's not up for a storm. That's tough to these. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if this wasn't competition, Luna would be so bad for this. Like, the competition makes her so much better for not just Black Swan, but just World Boss in general. Makes her a good shield breaker too, which is a key thing for a freaking Black Swan. She's still not as good of a shield breaker as Cyclops though. Like, I think Cyclops and Wolverine are probably the two best shield breakers for Black Swan from what I've seen, bro. Like, they break the shield so fast. Like, even if they're not using a competition. Luna will probably never be a PvP character. You got nothing from ranked tournament? Damn, bro, that sucks. Because even with me just randomly guessing and just doing some foo-foo lame shit, I still got 1,700. So I don't know how you got nothing. And that's with me not even, like, trying. Me missing a bunch. Like, I literally missed, like, what, 6 different times to vote? Something like that. So we still got a lot of things to do. But yeah. Wait, did I get the I did the I did all the Luna clears already. So why am I still using Luna? I definitely am not gonna be able to do the time ones. Like beating it within 3 minutes. I don't see that. 4 minutes maybe. He's trying to avoid child support. That's why he that's why he changed his IGN. Alright, so I'm gonna take tier 4 mats. As much as I would like that Black Knight icon. Yeah. I'll take tier 4 mats, I need that. Anybody seen Beast Mode Gaming? Those chatter. I think his name was Toxic Knight. Yeah, Toxic Knight. That's what I'm looking for. I know it sounds weird, but I think he said his IGN was Beast Mode. I didn't look it up because I wanted to look it up live and see what it actually was. Account review when? So you guys know how the account review works, right? In about 10 more minutes, we're gonna start putting people on the wheel. And then from there, we will... Who do I have? I have no... From the wheel, we will choose people. You have over 300 million? Damn, bro. Send some my way. By the way, any of you guys going to see the Demon Slayer movie? Or have you gone to see it already? I was just talking to my brother. He went to go see it tonight. Sorry, he was telling me last night that he was gonna go see it today. No, I have not made the wheel yet. In about 10 more minutes, we're gonna start adding people to the wheel. However, I have put 2 people on the wheel already. The first 2 people that spawned into the chat when I started, since they were here before I went live, I decided to put them on the chat. On the wheel, sorry. Because they beat me to the stream. Because I was supposed to start at 10:25. They popped in before the stream even started. So I was like, alright, I'm going to put y'all on the wheel. I think it's Fragment and Cabbage. Yeah, you guys are already on the wheel. I can't remember if I did Cabbage already though. But if you win and you don't want your account reviewed, you can pick somebody. How about that? We ain't allowed to show off our rosters? Of course you are. How do you participate? Hold on. Ooh, come on now. Don't disrespect my Doctor Strange like that. I should have put Cyclops on. I should have put Cyclops up. So the top 3 people, like the top 3 people with the most XP in the chat get chosen by default. And then after that, the first 2 people who came today go on the wheel. And then from there we'll add like maybe 10 more people at random. Cyclops! I am playing like crap though, because I'm trying to read the chat and play at the same time. So. But it's okay, Doctor Strange is kind of OP and this stage is not that difficult, so. But like I said, if you get chosen by the wheel and you've already been reviewed and you don't need it, then you can choose somebody from the wheel or somebody that's not on the wheel, and we'll do them instead. You know? Excited for zombies? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Give me zombie Wanda, zombie Namor. There's no Beast Mode Gaming IGN. You sure about that? Let me check. Do I? You sure about that? Really? I can't even type. It doesn't even let me type. Look at this. I'm trying to hit the search bar. Oh, now it will let me type. Jesus, that took forever. Ah, so maybe he was just trolling me then. Zombie ghost. That's doesn't that sound messed up like a zombie ghost? That sounds terrifying. Like when I hear zombie ghost, I think of an invisible zombie that's trying to kill me, bro. That sounds like terrifying. Like after this Thor run, we'll start choosing people. Nah, we'll let this run. We'll let this run. Oh, I thought there was somebody called Beast Mode Gaming. Wow, she just moved away, like casually moved away from him. I only use him because he has a lot of hits, so it's okay for breaking the shield. But like, man, all right, Thor, you got it, my boy. Nice. Let's see if we can get some more damage off on her. No, we cannot. Alright, cool. Thing is, if it's Zombie Wanda, is she gonna be a villain? Which means she won't be meta for ABX anymore. Ah. Hate when Thor gets stuck. Sup, Jeremiah? Thing is, if they give us another zombie update, that's gonna make Weapon X's value go even crazier, because she's like Mystique and the Wasp combined for zombies. You know, she gives them, excuse me, actually even better, because she gives them debuff removal, damage increase, and immortality. Bruv, if we get some more zombies that are actually like Doctor Strange level or higher, whew, like her value, like we can legitimately see TBA zombie teams and Otherworld Battle zombie teams. Like all we need is a couple more solid zombie characters. Like, okay, we track, but whatever. Bro, do your thing. Like outside of Cap, like as DPS and standalone characters, right? Not counting the supports. Falcon's not that great of as a character. Like he's a okay support for zombies, but we got Wong. But for zombies, he only really buffs Strange. But like Weapon X is It's kind of crazy, bro. I know it's not misremembering, but like she's the trifectas. Like she could actually do work. She is, yeah, she's paywall and cash cash locked at the same time. So yeah, I know free to play is she's not really for you. Can we ah no, that sucks, man. I hate, like I was delaying that shit. We broke the shield just in time for her to like, wow, and this guy got interrupted out of his. I'm so annoyed with Gladiator, bro. I'm just out of here, bro. Like, why can I not get his fifth skill off, bro? You're joking. You're actually joking. I broke this girl and then she freaking killed my Thor? I am actually so annoyed. I'm actually so annoyed, bro. Makes me mad. It makes me mad. Bro, I promise you she trolled me so hard there. Like, my Thor couldn't get his fifth skill off, and then Gladiator couldn't get any of his skills. I'm just tripping. I'm just tripping, bro. Look at this. She moved that. Like, why do I have to use this guy? Actually, I don't have to use him. I don't know why I'm using him, bro. Like, I'm actually getting mad at it. Wow. Y'all did not just see what happened to me there. You know what? I'm mad. Anybody see what just happened there with Thor? This is why Black Swan is my least favorite boss, because you have to use other characters to break the shield and shit. I don't like it, bro. Like, it was fun at first, it was interesting at first, but then yeah, I just don't like it anymore. I'd rather fight Thanos, even though Thanos is harder. I just don't like the whole shield thing, bro. Like, it triggers me. Alright. All those hits. Ain't doing nothing. I want Thor. Who's my best? Like, who's my favorite to fight? Or, like, what do you mean? Like, the most fun for me to fight? What do you mean, who's my best? Like, who do I have the highest? Oh, she's playing Black Ops Zombies. She's here to flex on me because she's saying, oh, look at you losing while I'm playing Black Ops Zombies and winning with a baby on my lap. Sorry, bro. We don't have that motherly power, bro. Okay? Sorry. Okay? Most fun? Most fun. Most fun. Who do I have the most fun against? I'm gonna leave Thanos out of it because it might be recency bias because Thanos is the newest one. Right? And his fight... Is it recency bias though? Yeah, I'm gonna try to build this up a little bit. Who do I have the most fun fighting? I kind of want to say I enjoy the Proxima Corvus fight the most. Yeah. Hey Thor, get your bum ass out here. Okay, see, I'm trying to get my tier 3 out, man. Yeah. I kind of want to say Proxima and Corvus. And you know what's crazy? Thinking about it, Corvus probably was my favorite ultimate boss to fight. Yeah. I know I didn't like Scarlet Witch, that was kind of chaotic. Quicksilver was kind of annoying. Apocalypse was okay, but then after a while it became kind of annoying. I would say, yeah, probably Corvus Proxima for me, and then going back to Ultimates, probably Corvus, or maybe even Black Dwarf, to be honest. I know I spent the most time fighting Infinity Thanos, but that was just because he was so difficult. Right? But I'm thinking about Ultimate. Yeah, I'll probably say Corvus or Corvus. Or Black Dwarf was probably my favorite from way, way back. Yeah. So I'm gonna say, yeah, Corvus and Proxima. Black Dwarf and Ebony. Are you getting bugs in Multiverse Invasion? Bugs like what? Like where it just gets stuck and you have to exit? Alright, let's bring the wheel up. Let's bring the wheel up. Let's bring the wheel up. Let's bring the wheel of action into effect. There we go. Alright. So top chatter right now. We're gonna put you in there. We got the doctor. Dr. Dante. Y'all can give me your IGN after. But you know who you are. We got Raven. Yeah, we got Raven. Raven! Simone! Alright, now after this, we're just gonna pick some names at random, so you guys can drop your names in the chat. I don't know, Saucy. Yeah, what's good? You've been here a couple times. I remember you. I remember you. I want to see what's going on with Cheesy and Big Ron. What's good? What's good? Alright, we got that boy King Patty. Patty! We got the devil. We got Desmond. Oh, my bad. My bad. Spelled your name wrong. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad, Desmond. Put a U in there. I don't know why. A little bit of me in you. Anyways, man. Oh, we got anime lover in the chat. You know I gotta put you in there because I like me some anime. Alright, man. What we got? What we got? I wish I could give out crystal coupons. Future Fight doesn't give out coupons anymore, man. Appreciate you, Monster 86. But here's the thing. Even if I pick you, you could pick somebody else in the chat to make it interesting. You know what I'm saying? So All right, so Cheesy and Ron, I'm gonna let y'all pick the last two people, okay? How about that? I just pick random names that I see in the chat, to be honest. I need one more people, one more person. My bad, one more people. What do you want more? We got Jeremiah. That's it. Let's go. My bad, not Jerry. Jerry. Maya. All right, let's go. We got 17 people in the chat. Let's shuffle it up. Let's shuffle it up again. And then shuffle it one more time for good measure. Y'all ready? Should we shuffle it again? What do you guys think? Should we shuffle it again? Now, since we got a lot of people's name on here, y'all think we should do a time limit of how much time we should spend on each account? Because here's the thing, the way how we're doing it now, you can get chosen today and get chosen tomorrow, right? Because I'm not going to say, oh, we chose you last time, so we're not going to choose you this time. You see what I'm saying? 5-10 minutes? All right, cool. We're going to set a time. We're going to set a timer. Hold up. We're going to set a timer. So when you get chosen, you got to ask questions. You got to get your questions ready, right? So you can ask me, you can ask the chat. 5 to 7 minutes. What we saying? We can set up a timer, right? Hold on. We can set up a... Oh, my bad. I got to open that. Boom, 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 boom. Timer. Where you at? Timer. Now we got a little stopwatch here. Set the timer at 10 minutes. Is it 10 minutes or 7 minutes? What do you guys think? All right, we can set the timer. Let's do 7. Not too long, not too short. Nice and sweet. What's good? What's good? All right, so if you get chosen, just make sure you have a couple questions that you're ready to ask. You can ask me, ask the chat. We got plenty of people here, right? 7 minutes is good. All right. Are we shuffling it again? Are we shuffling it again? We got 7 minutes on the clock. We shuffling it? Are we good? This way we can look at a bunch of accounts. Shuffle. We good with where we at? Let me know. 5 more shuffles. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we ready? Can we spin it now? One's in the chat if y'all ready to spin it. Let's get it started. All right, we ready? Let's get it. We got a lot of people in here. And we got, hold up, that boy King Patty. All right, that boy King Patty. So here's the thing. All right, now that we got that boy King Patty, we're not going to start the timer yet because I got to tell y'all how we going to find each other, how we going to link up, and how we going to do this. So we're going to go in here, German chat, right? And we go to German chat 111, okay? And then send a message in this chat. That way I can click on your name and then we can check out your account. How about that? And even if your account is good, if you just want to flex, that's fine, right? So all you got to do is send a message right here in the in-game chat, and then I can click on your name. There we go, right? That way we can find you nice and easy. And now we're going to start the timer, and you let us know exactly what you want us to do, all right? We're going to start the timer right now. Let me go ahead and set it right here. All right, we're going to hit start together. Boom. All right, timer started. Let's go. We got 7 minutes on the clock. What do you need from us? What do you need from us? All right, we don't want to spend time looking at things that you don't care about and giving you advice that you don't need. So exactly what you need from us. I'm gonna look around. Right, looks like you need some more all attack on your cards. Right, you only have one card set. So if my like, are you free to play? Or are you a PVE focused? Right, are you a free to play player? Right, like what's good? Now, if you're a PVE player, first piece of advice I'm gonna give you, right, is this right here. Focus on your cards a little bit more because the cards you have are kind of like a hybrid, but it's kind of outdated because you have Scarlet Witch in here, right? Scarlet Witch gotta go, right? If we're looking at the hybrid route, this is what it's supposed to look like: Luna Snow, Ghost Rider, Crescent, Spider-Man, Zombie, and Guardians of the Galaxy best story ever. If you're going PvE, it's Luna, Ghost Rider, and any of these 5 right here. So Scarlet Witch gotta go. Okay? You're a mid-tier spender, you're saying? So we gotta act accordingly, okay? So decide what you want to do. Whether you want to go, okay, and this card right here, you got quality 7 on both of these cards. But in my opinion, okay, quality 6 is okay if you can roll the energy attack proc on Luna and the physical proc on White Fox. Okay, that's my opinion. Some people will say quality 7 is better than having the procs. I think having both procs and having the cards at quality 6 is better than having both of them at quality 7 with no procs. That's my set. That's like my honest opinion. As you can see from my card set, I have a quality 6 Luna with the energy attack proc. Now, granted, I put a lot of rolls into it, but it took me years to do, and I finally got myself, as you can see right here, quality 7. Okay. Alright, you're building a Ghost Rider card. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so you're a PvE player. We addressed the cards already. Cool. Good bit of tier 4s. So for PvE, what are you more focused on? Like ABX, ABL, or like just World Boss? What's going on here? So you don't have Farmer Thanos, so it looks like you're using Null for your alien supervillain day for ABX. Like ABXL. Brilliant there. Competition there. A regular conquest does nothing, right? So you need to change this. For Wolverine, if you have anything below a brilliant, you're going greed. Okay, anything below a brilliant, you're going greed. For Wolverine, brilliant, you go conquest if it's a brilliant conquest. But below, you're going greed, and it has to be a mighty greed. Frankly, the mighty conquest is useless. Sorry. The regular conquest is useless, but even a mighty conquest on Wolverine is not that great. You want to go with mighty greed. That's my 2 cents. Okay, so I would take this off and reforge it and give it to somebody else, and give Logan, unless you get lucky when you're reforging it, because this is not really doing nothing for Wolverine right now. Unfortunately, the new CTPs, the competition, the conquest, and the liberation, these 3 CTPs, you don't equip them unless you reforge them. Alright? Alright, we got Rage there. Deadpool's okay with greed, but he's better with like a mighty conquest. Interesting choice here. Venom is really good for World Boss, but you have a mighty on him, and not a okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You'll be fine. Okay, so using Gwenpool. What's your plan for Gladiator? Are you planning to tier 4 this guy? Because the only purpose that he serves is the alien day for ABL. You already have the uniform, and you have him at level 80, so it's like, you know, you've already invested quite a bit. You're not building him yet, or you're not going to build him at all. I would take this off Thanos. Thanos is an authority or a conquest. You're going to try to build some support first? Fair enough. Alright, so Taskmaster should be high on your list. Now for supports, I would say Taskmaster. Wong's a great support to build. Somebody like Ancient One. Are we talking, when you say build, are we talking like tier 4s, or are we just talking like just tier 3s, level 80s, level 70s? Like what are we talking? Riri's an okay one as well. Voodoo is a very, very good one. You already have his uniform, so that's good. You should probably buy Wasp uniform, to be honest. 1 minute left. Anything specific that you want to ask? That you were like debating on the fence about? Okay, so you're looking for tier 4s that are supports. So I would say Voodoo should be one of your first. Like from where you are right now, I would definitely choose Voodoo. I would definitely choose Taskmaster. And then after these two, hold on, there we go. We got the timer. Timer is good. Timer is good. 30 seconds. Which support should I focus on first? I would say Voodoo and Taskmaster. You can pick whichever one. I would say Taskmaster is probably more value because he can be male, female. And then after that, I'll go Voodoo. And because you don't have Gladiator or Crescent, for that matter, yeah, I would go Taskmaster first. Taskmaster for sure. $7 seems short. Yeah, I would say your next tier 4, probably do Taskmaster. You know, because you don't even have Hulk. Whew. Yeah, you don't have Hulk. You don't have Kingpin. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I would do these two. Hulk and Kingpin. Sorry, not Hulk and Kingpin. Hulk and Taskmaster. Hulk and Taskmaster. Yeah. I know you want to do supports, but I would do Hulk because you need a super villain. Yeah, you can skip Kingpin if you want. That's fine, right? But I would do Hulk because that's ABX, ABL, and then Taskmaster is also gonna be ABX for the female day, and then on top of that, you will be able to use Taskmaster for War Boss Legend Plus for a lot of different stages. There's a lot of value in Taskmaster. Yeah. All right. We'll bump it up to 10 minutes. We'll bump it up to 10 minutes because yeah, 7 seems a little short because I want to actually be able to help people, you know? No, it's not too late. It's not too late to start playing the game. Yeah, his account is pretty good, right? And he's not like putting bad CTPs on people too, so that's good. Now, here's the thing. If you were thinking about tier 4 in Scarlet Witch, I would wait and see what happens for October and see if she gets a new uniform. But then again, even if she does, they might change it to a villain. So this uniform might still end up being meta for ABX for the superhero day, and you already have it, so that's cool. But I would say the next 2 tier 4 should probably be one of these guys. If anything, you should probably go back to back with them. Obviously remove this regeneration from Hulk and give him a rage, because Hulk is no longer a PvP character. Like, he's not good enough for like top 5 or even top 10, to be honest. At this point, he doesn't get used anywhere, right? Best CTP for, so what? Hold on, what happened? Oh, that stuff getting knocked out. Okay, fine. Let me go ahead and just do that. There we go. Who are the best for mighty competition? Somebody like Ghost Rider, Rogue, Jean Grey is pretty good with it. Gladiator is okay with it too. Thanos, Luna Snow, a bunch of people. All right. You good, Patty? You want to ask me anything else, or do you want us to move on to somebody else? Storm is good for competition. Let's give Patty one last minute here, and then we'll jump in to the wheel. Should I take Rage off Null? No, don't take the Rage off. Mephisto's good with it too. Don't take the Rage off Null because you don't have anybody for the alien supervillain day, right? You don't have Loki, you don't have Thanos. And even though you now have Mephisto, Mephisto will only cover the supervillain day, not the alien supervillain, right? Because Mephisto is not an alien. So the only way you would take the Rage off your Null is if you no longer care about ABL. And I do think you should try to get as much as you can in both ABX and ABL, because these stats that you get, like the 30% extra attack and the 5% pierce, it adds up. You know what I'm saying? It adds up. So all of the extra tokens that you get from ABL and ABX on a daily basis, like over several weeks, it makes a big difference in your account. All right, cool. Let's jump back over here to the wheel of faith. Let's go. So we shuffle it. What are we doing? And we're doing 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, right? Should we shuffle it, or should we just keep it like it is and just spin it? Shuffle or spin? 1 to shuffle, 2 to spin. 1 to shuffle, 2 to spin. I thought I removed them. Oh, it's split. It's split. I see a lot of 2s. All right, so 1 to shuffle, 2 to spin. All right, spin it is. So we settled on spin. Are we spinning? Are we spinning? Are we spinning? All right, we're spinning. Let's go. What do we got? Okay. Hey, looks like if your name's on blue, there's a good chance you gonna win. We got 2 blues back to back. Let's go. 10 minutes on the clock. Let's go. So, just like we did for that boy Patty, pop in German 111. And let's get it cracking. Twice in a row like that. Damn, Desmond. Damn, Desmond. You got robbed twice, eh? That's crazy. Yo. Alright. Moeen, are you here? Moeen! Are you in game, my good man? Let's go. We waiting on you. Are you here? We're waiting for you in game, my guy. Send a message in the chat. Send a message in the chat. Send a message in the chat. Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent. How do you join? We choose random people in the chat, put them on the wheel, and then we spin the wheel. Just hang around, and you might get added to the wheel. He's here, but he's not in the game, right? We're looking for him to pop up in game, right? So send a message in the game so I can find your account. That's it. Explain it again. Been ages since I've caught a live from you. Nice to see you excited about the game, energetic with the videos and live streams. Again, appreciate you, my guy. Damage to villain support artifact and only applies to villains. No. I don't think Moeen. Send me a message in the chat here, my good buddy. All you gotta do is go in the game, click German, and then click channel 111. That's it. Simple. And then you come here and you just send a message. That's it. It was so easy. Patty got it right away. He was in here within 30 seconds. Is a regular CTP of comp good on Storm? I'd rather just go to Rage at that point. And also keep in mind, the CTPF competition is only good on characters after you tier 4 them, right? That's a big caveat with that CTP. Rage can work on pretty much every character. There we go. We got you now. So with the CTPF competition, the character has to be tier 4. Otherwise, it's going to be significantly worse. All right. What's the plan? Ahmed. Moeen. All right, we got the procs. We got the procs on deck. We got quality 6, quality 6, quality 7. That's good. Car's looking good. Very good. Very, very good PvE set. The only thing... Ooh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Lots of attack. Very good HP. Defense is kind of low. Dodge is kind of low. Solid card set, gotta say. I didn't get a chance to look at thing. There's swords and stuff, but this looks very good. Oh, my bad. Thank you guys. My bad. Sometimes I forget to switch over to the chat so y'all can see. So this right here is Moeen's card set. It looks very, very good. We got the energy proc on Luna, the physical proc on White Fox, and we got the double attack proc on Guardians and on Black Panther. Right here, could be better on Spider-Man. Spider-Man could have the double attack proc as well, but he's rocking over 100% all attack with 15 physical and 30 or 29.8 energy. It's pretty good, pretty solid set. Pro streamer moves, my bad, man. That age getting to me, man. I'm getting old, okay? And he got 25% pierce. He doing great, man. Swords are solid too. So what's the plan? Outside of being, a Mephisto simp, because I'm going to tell you the tier 4 Mephisto, but you're already working on that, so that's solid. PvP advice, not doing great in timeline. So PvP advice, the biggest piece of PvP advice I can give you is, my brother, is if you care about PvP, especially timeline battle, you're gonna have to make a second deck, and you're gonna have to commit to getting the double HP proc from Infinity War and Zombie Spider-Man. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but that's where PvP is right now, bro. You have to have a PvP deck. You have to have a PvP deck. If you don't have a PvP deck, you're gonna be hurting. Let me go ahead and fix that right quick. You don't really need a second deck. What? You may not need a second deck, but I can tell you, my brother, I need a second deck. Okay, and I would say my cards are pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? Look at my cards, and I'm still struggling. Unless you want to be playing manual. If you want to play manual, you want to sit there and run around, and it's still gonna be a game of luck. You know what I'm saying? And even looking at my cards, I still need the second deck, bro. If I didn't think you needed a second deck, I promise you, like, I wouldn't tell you to build a second deck if I thought you could do without it. Catch me 2 years ago, I would have told you offense is the best defense. Just give yourself as much attack as possible, and you gonna be alright. However, that is no longer the case, because everyone now has gotten to the point where they have as much attack as possible, right? Having as much attack as possible only mattered when everybody wasn't maxing out their attack. But now everybody is maxed out their attack. You now need to go even further beyond. You ever seen how Goku, when he was transforming Super Saiyan 3 for the first time, and he went primal, he went A form and everything to push to the next? That's what's happening now. Majority of players have now gotten to 130% plus attack. You know? So now you got to start doing stuff that majority of players are not doing, which is PvP decks. Double HP proc, a lot of dodge, a lot of defense. Okay? So you're going to need the zombies card. I love the Super Saiyan 3 transformation, bro. Like, that's my favorite transformation, bro. Seeing that man tap into his primal state, that shit was sick, bro. And this is what it means to go even further beyond. Okay? But yeah, you need these two cards, brother. With these two rolls. Okay? Bro, that scream was amazing. Facts. I'm still trying to get my wife to watch Dragon Ball Z. I don't think she ever will. You know what I'm saying? But if she does, I'll post it on the second channel, because I want to see if we can actually finally get her to fall in love with my childhood animes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyways, besides the second deck, what else can you do to improve your timeline battle win rate? To be honest with you, it's emblems, and it's another costly venture. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much it's the Spider-Man emblems. These things. Now you don't have to max out the ones that give you resistance, but the ones that decrease the damage that you take from humans, Sentry, right? The ones that increase the damage you deal to super villains, no. Stuff like that, right? So it's emblems and swords too, by the way. Now this is also one that I'm slacking on. But swords, if you really want to do well in timeline, you're going to have to re-roll some of these things to give you extra damage to humans, and also decrease your damage from humans and supervillains and that type of stuff. So it's cards, emblems, and swords. And I would probably say in that order, right? Yeah, cards, emblems, and swords. Those are the three biggest things. And then after that is probably going to be leveling up your team up collection, right? So that you can juice up your Silver Surfer and your Null from here. And some of these buffs are universal buffs that apply to heroes. So even if, like, let's say Sentry is not in a collection, getting something that gives extra attack to humans, or extra defense to humans, that kind of stuff will slowly carry over to beef up your characters for timeline, because it's just like a flat buff that applies everywhere. Yeah, my swords need to be fixed up too. But right now, what I would say the best advice I can give you is work on one thing at a time. Just focus on beating that one thing into submission and then move on to another thing. That's how I'm approaching it. You know? Instead of splitting yourself far and wide. The dev said Emblems will have another update this year, so yeah, probably soon. All right, but if he's struggling in timeline, building the Spider-Man one is probably still a good idea, because what they're gonna do is probably add another collection that applies to another piece of content. So maybe something that applies to TBA or Other World Battle, or maybe something that applies to all three of those game modes together. Now you could save your resources and edge your bets, kind of. But where your account is at right now, it's not necessarily characters that are holding you back. The only one I would say you probably should get if you had the artifact was Rachel, building her up and getting her uniform, but you don't have the artifact, so that's fine. But for PvP, where you're at is just second deck, emblems, and swords. You started watching Super and they're doing Vegeta so dirty. By the end, Vegeta got a new form, and listen, Vegeta's my favorite Dragon Ball Z character, bro. Now hold up, let me show you something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even playing. Don't play with the prince like that, yeah? That's my boy. That's my boy, okay? Don't even play with me. Where's my guy? Where's my other Vegeta figure, bro? My daughter probably moved that, but can't even. I don't even know where that. Where is that? I got like 5 Deadpool figure on the top there. But where the heck is my Vegeta? I got my other Vegeta figure, bro. Anyways, point is, Vegeta my boy. Okay, Vegeta my boy. Don't play with the prince like that. I already know that they use Vegeta as a tool to motivate Goku, and he'll never be number 1. But it's all good because Vegeta is best dad. Okay. We're not even gonna argue that Goku is nothing compared to Vegeta as a dad, okay? All right, best dad, best character development out of every Dragon Ball Z character, every Dragon Ball character, okay? Don't play with me. Like, man started off as a scumbag that cared about no one. All he wanted to do was drop bodies to, fall in love, having a family, sacrificing himself for his family and shit, bro. Like, come on now. All of the other characters kind of stayed the same. All Goku wanted to do is fight. You know what I'm saying? That's all he did the whole show. And I like the fights, but I'm just saying, keeping it real. Now, Krillin got a little bit of growth. Yamcha still sucks. Piccolo got a lot of growth. You know what I'm saying? Piccolo and Vegeta probably got the most growth. Right? Because Piccolo is basically Gohan's dad. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Vegeta is probably the first anime character that made me cry as a kid, bro. When that man sacrificed himself to try and kill Majin Buu. Knocking out Trunks and being like, yo, I'm gonna take this one for the team, even if I'm gonna go to hell. Because he didn't know he was going to get revived. He thought he was just going to die and become nothing. Right? But he's like, you know what? Even if I'm going to die and go to hell, I'm going to die and go to hell for my family. Okay, bro. Forgot about that. Your car review. I'm sorry. But, no. I didn't forget. He's asking for PvP advice. And right now where he's at, outside of tier 4 in Mephisto, by the way, I'm using Mephisto in my team this week for timeline battle, and he works even with a rage, okay? But yeah, outside of cards, the second deck, the emblems, and the swords, it's just, there's not much else. A little bit distracted. My bad, okay? My bad, man. Anime is one of my passions, man. He's giving life advice. But like, for real, Vegeta, like, look at Vegeta, right? He's basically like, he's just such a good character, man. Such a good character. PvP advice: be Goku, not be. Hey, stop it! Stop it, bro. Vegeta is a hard work monster, bro. Like, he's disciplined, he's committed, he a family man. I ain't never seen Goku say, "That's my Chi-Chi." No, you know what Vegeta said? "That's my Bulma." He tried to fight a god of destruction for slapping his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, some would say that made him a simp, but in my eyes, that made him a real man. Because he knew that he could never beat Beerus. He knew he was going to die. He knew he was going to die. But he said, you know what? Nah. I don't care if I'm going to die. That's my wife. And if you go back and you watch Dragon Ball Z from the beginning, the Vegeta that threw Nappa in the air and blasted that guy to death, the Vegeta who was going to wipe out everyone and destroy the world, that was just obsessed with killing Frieza, to see that same guy screaming in pain for somebody else? Come on now, man. Come on, man. He really was. Ain't no such thing as a Goku or a Vegeta and newbies in the field. Bro, and it's not even like he didn't know who Beerus was. He knew he had no chance. Bro, we have some chill. Oh, man. Nah, but oh man, I'm sorry, bro. I know I'm going off the rails right now, but if you like Magic, I would swap her over to Agreed, and you could tier for her, but she's pretty much just for Otherworld Battle and TBA / Alliance Conquest. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you care about those game modes, because you don't even have tier 4 Carnage, you don't have Zombie Cap. Hela is also a good one to invest in. Ahmed, you still here, buddy? If you're still here, let me know. If you need anything else from us, we can answer that for you right now, and then we can jump on and check somebody else out. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent, man. Somebody mentioned Vegeta in the chat. And next tier 4, outside of Mephisto, does it need to be a PvP tier 4? Can it be a support tier 4? Like, what are we talking about? He be confused. Vegeta ain't him MFF. What are you talking about? Somebody mentioned Vegeta in the chat, then I blacked out. Can be a support? Okay. Let's see, who would I say the best tier 4 support that you have left? Why is no one getting the uniform for Wasp? I'm so confused. I've seen so many of you guys not getting the uniform for Wasp. Like, or at least one of her uniform. That's crazy. Like, yeah, it looks like it's Taskmaster the more I look at it. He already has Taskmaster. He doesn't have Deadpool, but Deadpool is not Timeline, and Timeline is what he asked about, right? And none of these guys are really gonna change things for you in Timeline. Where he's at? To be honest, I would say do Mephisto and wait for the next update. If he's only concerned about timeline, I would say do Mephisto and then wait for the next update. Because your account is pretty solid right now. Yeah. Because the other characters that you would be working on would be just for TBA, Otherworld Battle, and Alliance Conquest. But I would get Wasp uniform though. And I would at least, well, I guess it doesn't really matter if you build them up, right? Because you need them. Yeah, you just need them for the HP. Yeah. All right, so let's jump back in. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Pain. Tomorrow it should be Cosmic Core. Wheel of what you call it? Wait, Collector's Vault should be on Friday, no? Should be Cosmic Core tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Collector's Vault usually rolls around on Friday? Am I tripping? Why would you do Shadowland today? That's crazy, bro. Alright, ready? Are we ready? We got you, Ron. We'll pick your next tier 4. Ready? Spin it. Spin to win. Alright, let's see if they troll Desmond. Hold up. No! No! They violate you, Desmond. What is going on, bro? They really violate Desmond, bro. They really violate you, my guy. What is going on, bro? This ain't right, bro. This ain't right, bro. This ain't right. That's 3 in a row. Yo, do we gotta shuffle it next time, bro? I don't know who you pissed off, Desmond, but golly. Yo! Now we'll ask it out for you, my guy. Shuffle it next time. We're running out of blue squares, so it will have to give somebody else something. Yeah, you guys know the drill, man. Hit me in the chat, okay? Hit me in the chat. German 111. Let's get it. That's crazy work, fam. That's actually crazy work. We go shuffle the wheel next time, bro. I thought it was gonna hit Ron though, for real. Yeah, I removed it. Yeah, last one was Moyin. We removed it last time. See? If you check, he's no longer in the list here. See? Cause we started with what, 17? Now we're down to 15 entries. You can see at the top here. Blue is hacking. It's crazy work, bro. All right, so I'm waiting. Is Jeremiah not here? Jeremiah, we're waiting for you, my guy. Send me a message. German 133. Sorry, 111. Sorry, not 133. My bad. But I know a guy who knows a guy. Yeah. Jeremiah might not be here though. He might have left the chat. Maybe the Vegeta talk scared him off, bro. Maybe he a Goku fan. He's like, nah, I don't want all of this blasphemy, bro. Jeremiah, I think that's you, man. Jeremiah Judge, I think that's you. Jeremiah, hit me in the chat, bro. Let's get it. Oh, it's not you? Oh, it's somebody else? Okay, so this person look like they're not here then. Maybe they popped in, dropped the IG and then left. Check the wheel? Yeah, we might have to spin for somebody else, man. Cause yeah, Jeremiah look like he's not here. Reroll? Alright. Chat. Can we get a reroll in the chat? Get a sound off. If we get enough rerolls, we'll reroll it because it looked like he's not here. Alright, we're rerolling? Alright, cool. So we're going to take Jeremiah out of there. And we're going to reduce it to 14 entries. And then we're going to shuffle it. I mean, we're shuffling it. The deck has been shuffled. Y'all can let me know when you want me to stop, okay? When I see 3 stops in the chat, then we're going to stop. Alright? When I see 3 people type stop in the chat, then we go, alright, we see stop. Reroll it. No, it's another blue. Oh! Desmond! Desmond! It's Desmond! Let's go! Yo! What? Yo, I told you I know a guy. The redemption arc, bro. Mega finally hit 3 times, but he finally made it. He never gave up, guys. He never gave up. You know where to find me, Desmond. Yo. We need to work on another time for some people. Yeah. Because we need to wait for them to show up. Alright, Desmond, whenever you're ready, buddy. That was funny, though. That's crazy. Holy. Yo, Desmond, we gotta see what you got going on over here, bro. Alright, we got 67 on the achievement score, 206 on the ancient level. We got Ghost Rider, Luna Snow, White Fox. Hey, we got the PvE deck in full effect. Solid amount of all attack, that's good. Inching closer to 100%. We got the physical and ooh, we got the triple proc. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Cooldown's on a little bit of a lower side though. So you probably have to do a little bit of what I do because I think mine's at about 26 to 25, yeah. Yeah, mine's a little low too, so I gotta sneak in a little cooldown here and there from the swords actually. I think that's where I get some cooldown from. Yeah, you might want to beef up your cooldown a little bit because when I reroll my swords, I'm gonna have to fix my cooldown. Anyways, yeah, you want to get close to the 30%. But yeah, cards are pretty solid though. Pretty solid. Let's see the swords. Solid. What's the plan, Desmond? What's the plan? I got. Look at that. Look at the trifecta. You know he putting in that work. No complaints so far. I like that. I would ooh, look at this guy. Brilliant on Luna Snow. Look at this guy. Ooh. Okay, Desmond a big flexer, bro. Not even gonna lie. But he violating cap, bro. I have a PvP deck crafted already. Just need the rerolls. Look at my guy, saucy. Alright, so what's the plan, Desmond? Why are you doing Venom so dirty, bro? Why are you doing Captain America and Venom so dirty? Damn. We don't talk about Bruno? Venom equal Bruno? Damn, that's tough. Nah, but for real though, why? Captain Marvel is doing Captain Marvel dirty too. Jeez. Yeah, the Venom disrespect needs to stop for real, bro. For real. Damn, the Thor disrespect. What is going on? My guy has Thor all the way back to Infinity War, man. Obelisk. Some dirty work, my guy. This is despicable. Damn. Mars not getting no love neither. Jeez. Man's got Ebony Mars uniform, got him at 1 star. Level 1. Good Lord. Good Lord. Lord have mercy. What is going on? All right, Desmond, you know what we got to do, right? we got to not buy uniforms for characters that we not using, right? Right? And besides that, come on now, we got to show love to a certain selection of characters that you not showing love to because they actually deserve some love. Like, come on, man. Thor's amazing. Like, Venom, amazing. Captain Marvel, amazing. Bro bought the uniform. Look, check this out, check this out. Bro bought a uniform for Falcon, right? For Falcon over Venom. Over Venom. Bro bought the uniform for Falcon. Bro, what is this uniform for Falcon doing for you? Right? Which game mode are you using Falcon to buff your Doctor Strange? Where? Doctor Strange is tier 4. Doctor Strange is tier 4, fam. Your Falcon is like tier 3. Where are you? GBR? GBR? You mean the same GBR that you can use, other characters like Valkyrie, like Mysterio, like Proxima, like what are we doing? What are we doing? Like Riri, like what? Shadowland? Yeah. Oh man, we even got Sin. Like this is the account. He spends money on this account, by the way, right? Because he got Sin, right? He got Sin. He got Satana. So like, this is not a free to play account. But my boy, you come on now. You gotta do right by Venom at least. Venom is one of the best characters for World Boss Legend. Like, he's so good. And if you don't care about World Boss Legend, I guess you don't need him. And I guess you don't need Thor neither. Right? But your account is pretty good though. Your account is pretty good. There's some questionable choices here, that's all. I hope you have the female uniform for Taskmaster. Why does Taskmaster have a rage when you already have Hulk? No, I gave Taskmaster a rage when I was testing the female uniform, but after I was done testing, I took it off and gave him an insight. Does that make sense for the long term? Oh, for female day. Okay, so since you don't have Crescent. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Now, Hulk can work with a CTP of competition because Hulk doesn't have guaranteed critical rate. So that's not a bad decision, right? He doesn't necessarily need it because Hulk has a lot of hits. And his rage for the most part is pretty consistent. But the competition is a good addition to him. It makes sense. But yeah, anything specific that you want to ask the chat while we're here? Desmond? Anything specific? Next tier 4, CTP, placement, that kind of stuff? I want to swap a comp to Mephisto though. Who should I rip it from, Jean or Hulk? It's 10 minutes, not 7. And who should you rip it from? Damn. I kind of want to say both of them are needed with the comp where you are because, well, are you using Scarlet Witch for ABL over Jean Grey? Because looking at your account, you have Gwenpool. What do you use Jean Grey for right now? Because Jean Grey can be used for ABX and ABL. But if you have Gwenpool and Scarlet Witch, you don't need Jean Grey. So just World Boss Legend Plus, then you can probably take the rage from the comp from Jean and give her a rage instead then. That's what I have on mine. I would say leave the comp on Hulk. Because where your account's at, you probably need as much as you can get out of Hulk. Because you're going to be using him for ABX and ABL. So yeah, I would leave it on Hulk. And then just use Gwenpool and Scarlet Witch. And then Jean can just be a World Boss character. Your next tier 4? Next tier 4. For your next tier 4, if you need a support Cyclops or Voodoo, if you're going for DPS, I want to say Venom or probably Captain Marvel. Actually, no, Venom or Thor. Yeah. So DPS, Venom or Thor. Supports, Cyclops and Voodoo. This, you know what? Those are actually the best words to describe his account. Powerful and hilarious, because he has made great choices, but some of the uniforms that he skipped over is actually quite funny. Right? Like not buying the Venom uniform, which is super good, hilariously funny. Right? Sharon? Yeah. I don't think tier 4 Sharon Rogers is a necessity. Like, even with the paywall uniform, I think she's the only paywall, like cash paywall that I didn't tier 4. And I'm not missing anything. Like, there's nothing I'm missing that's driving me back to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's literally the only character that has tier 4 that costs money to get their uniform that I decided not worth tier 4. You know? So yeah, Desmond, I would say Thor, Venom, Cyclops, Voodoo. And if you wanted a 5th, if you cared about PvP, and a little bit of PvE, then maybe Hela or even Ancient One. You know? But yeah, anything else? If not, we'll jump on to someone else. You let me know. I think that's it. All right, appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys for your patience. Let's pull the wheel back up. Let's remove Desmond. And then, do we shuffle it or do we spin it? Shuffle it or spin it? Shuffle it or spin it? 1 to shuffle, 2 to spin. 1 to shuffle, 2 to spin. 1 to shuffle, 2 to spin. All right, I see a couple shuffles. I see some shuffles. All right. When I see stop 3 times in the chat, we will start spinning. When I see stop, we'll start spinning. When I see stop, we'll start spinning. That's stop, that's stop, that's stop. All right, we're going to start spinning. Let's go. Big money, big money, big money. No whammies. Let's go. What's good? What's good, pussycat? Whoa. All right, what's good? Ryan, you came close a couple times. That's crazy. All right, we see what's good in the building. Let's go. Where you at? What's good? You here? Why is my name landing on red color every time? Because you a devil. it matches. You know? Alright, is what's good here? We're gonna give him a minute. You know, maybe he cooking, maybe he watching in the background. What's good? We're gonna give him 60 seconds and then we're gonna go to somebody else. I'm gonna start the timer right now. Timer is right here. Hold up. Timer is where we at? Timer is right there. We got 6 minutes. Well, actually, I started at 7 minutes. So we're gonna see if he's here. Even the wheel knows your color. Yeah. Let me see if he's here. Oh, what's good is in the building. Hold up. There we go. There he is. Let me go ahead and stop the timer. No need for the timer. No need for the timer. He's here. All right. Let's go. There we go. All right. Let's check him out. Ooh, first mistake. Ooh, yeah. Yikes. My boy. This Spider-Verse card gotta go. Big thumbs down for this Spider-Verse card. Oof. Get him out of here, coach. Let's see the rest of the deck. Ooh, not a single proc in sight. We got a lot of work to do, my guy. We need a physical proc, we need the energy proc, we need the all attack proc. Oof. Not a single one of these have those stats are essential. Okay, let's see Spider-Man. Oof! Spider-Man not rolled properly neither. Golly. You have a lot of re-rolling to do. So you got to make sure you be grinding them feathers. Because your Spider-Man got to look something close to this. You feel me? You got to have the energy, the physical. The flame resist is great too. But max HP probably the best. Critical damage probably second best. But flame resist for Ghost Rider, you know, to convert into flame damage if you love Ghost Rider, or flame resist to protect yourself from fire characters like Mephisto, Jean Grey, etc. It's amazing too. But you absolutely need to get these procs, bro. You need to get those. You need to get those. Okay. All right. You got the good quality. It's a start, but yeah. You gotta do more. Okay, so farm the feathers, burn the feathers, get some cards, and pray to RNGesus, you know, that things go your way. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so somebody else that does not like to use Loki or Farmer Thanos, so he's using Null for the Alien Day. Got Mephisto in there. Seems like majority of the player base has decided to go PvE with Mephisto. Can't say I blame you. Cannot say I blame you. Ooh, what is going on here? Mr. Fantastic! Appreciate you, free to play. Go ahead and drop a like on the stream if you enjoy the content. I appreciate you all. Make sure you sub to free to play Old and Gray if you want to see some free to play content. But yeah, what's going on with Mr. Fantastic? Mr. Fantastic is not a good PvE character. Well, actually, with a rage, probably not. He's not deserving of a rage. Sorry. He's a conquest character for AC. Alright, cool. AC, Otherworld battle, that kind of stuff. Brilliant. I like that. Nice. Gotta change this. Storm is rage in competition. Judgment, not the way, my boy. Like, it's like the lesser, you know, like the third best option for her. I wouldn't do that to her. That's a violation. I count that as a violation. I would even take Iron Man's rage away just to give to Storm, because you're costing yourself a lot of points and extra rewards for ABL. You know, you want to make are you, like with the judgment. Are you still hitting 12 million? If the answer is no, swap it over to a rage. Okay, if you can still hit 12 million at least, then I would say okay, fine, leave it, no big deal. Okay. Storm, Robin, Tony, cold blooded. Well, you could technically take it away from Black Bolt too, because Black Bolt not really doing much these days. Now, looking at your cards, I'm assuming you're more like a PvE player. But I'm gonna leave it up to you to tell me where exactly you want to be pushing the next bit of your resources. Be judged by the heavens. Kneel before the kneel before the queen. I must say, man, they did so right by Storm. I'm so happy. Like, it makes me happy to be able to sing her praises after how they violated her for so long. I kind of wished I could say the same thing about this guy, because he never got love, bro. Like, out of the OG X-Men, he's the one that got shitted on every single time. It's so sad. Like, even Cyclops at one point had iframe ignore. You know what I'm saying? That made him like kind of pseudo meta kind of, you know? And now he's back, like better than ever. You know? Rogue still great. Storm amazing. Like, bro, I wish I had the time to keep up my free to play accounts though. I just with 2 kids, 2 accounts, job. You know what I'm saying? It's tough, bro. Was Angel good? Nah. Angel was I meant the OG like Rise of the X-Men characters. Angel wasn't that's not really the OG. I meant more so like Beast, Storm, Rogue, Cyclops. You know, the ones that you got from the Epic Quest that had their own specific mission. If I had the time, I would still play on my free to play. I still log in and collect the rewards and stuff, but I just don't have the time to play as much as I would like to. You know, that guy's he's definitely putting some money in this account, that's for sure. So what's going on? What's going on? What's good? Appreciate you guys supporting the free to play account, man. I appreciate you guys. Hey, JD, don't hate because there's a lot of games out there that's not as free to play friendly as Future Fight, to be honest. Let's be real. And Future Fight kind of does it on purpose, where they make most of their paywall characters trash. It wasn't up until the last couple years that they started doing the seasonal paywall stuff to, to really make it not as free to play friendly. But if you look at like the percentage of characters that are obtainable for free that are good, that's like 70%, maybe 80%. Most of the paywall characters in the game are trash, and that's by design. You know? So, yeah. But yeah, what's good? Is there anything that you want from us specifically? You know? Because I see some ABL moves that you could make, but truthfully speaking, it's not even fun moves. It's just extra material moves, you know? Like this fool right here. That's a tier 4 that you kind of want to get just to get some extra mats, but like, it's not fun for me, bro. So I never recommend them because like, you know. Like Crescent is another one that would make sense. But she only has 1 day. Actually, hold on, what's going on? So who do you use if you have a Hulk with a Conquest? Am I tripping? Bro, if you have Hulk with a Conquest, who will you use for combat supervillain? Desmond, the best alien the best character for alien ABL is Gladiator and then Star-Lord. If you were gonna tier 4 somebody that's not Gladiator, it would be Star-Lord. It would not be Odin and it would not be Groot. I would not tier 4 Odin. I would tier 4 Groot over Odin just because Groot's a support that I could use for ABL. Not for I could use him for ABL, but he's also a support that I could use for World Boss. You know what I'm saying? Like I would not tier for Odin. Oh, you just wanted to get roasted? Fair enough. But who are you using, bro? Like you're missing out on so much for ABX and ABL. Are you using Kingpin? Okay, kid. I'm legitimately wondering who you're using for ABX and ABL for combat supervillain. You don't remember? How do you not remember? What the? Okay, you're not playing seriously, fam. How do you not remember who you're using? Oh, you're just a casual player. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. If you're just casual. Hey, just casual player picking up seasonal uniforms for cash. They love you. I ain't gonna lie. They love you. But for a casual player, it costs not bad, I will say. Like you have every character at tier 2. It looks like you're slowly starting to get them up to level 70. You're getting them at 62 just for a little edge for like, I guess, AC/Shadowland stuff. Stop being casual, get serious, and then join X-Force. That's that truck driver money in the USA. Drive safe, my brother. Drive safe. You know, I know long hours. I got a couple truck drivers in the fam. I know long hours. Try not to burn yourself up, my boy. So he's just basically playing to kill time in between. Do you care about PvP? Next spin? Yeah, we can spin for somebody else if he doesn't actually have any questions for us. What's good? Do you have anything else that you want to ask us before we spin for somebody else? Like next tier 4 cards, swords, CTPs, anything. And when you guys pop in and if you get chosen, come with a couple preloaded questions, you know? That way we can give you targeted advice. You're so short on bios and can't upgrade characters. Here's the thing. I'm gonna give you the secret sauce right now, bro. I said it in the chat. I said it in the chat. And I said it in the chat. You see how many biometrics I have? Secret sauce? It's this right here, bro. Story mode. Story mode. Story mode. Play it every day, bro. Okay? You just gotta play story mode. Consistent. That's it. Between story mode and Shadowland, you're solid. And if you need extra bios, you can always get them from in here. You know? You can always go get them from in here. But I never need to get them from in here because I got so much. And you will too if you grind them up. They need to skip story mode at this point. To be honest, if there was one thing I wish we could use clear tickets for, it's actually rifts, bro. Because I miss so many rifts every day. I wish I could just clear ticket rifts, bro. That's it. If they did that, I'll be so happy. But yeah, especially like you driving and stuff, bro. You just set it up, put your phone down, and by the time you get to your next stop, all of your story mode done, bro. That's it. Yeah, you gotta touch it. The way how they have it set up now, it will do all your runs for you, bro. It's crazy. How long have I been grinding story mode? For a very, very long time. I never stopped. Here's the thing. I never used to do story mode, but once they put the autoplay feature in, I never stopped doing it. Autoplay, auto progressed. The moment they add that in, I never stopped. Never stopped. You know? Because I can just do all the 30 runs while I'm literally just doing stuff around the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going out. I was all right, put my phone down. You know, because in Canada, you touch your phone and drive. That's a big ticket, bro. That's like, right now, I think it's like $3,000. You know what I'm saying? They'll give you a ticket for like $3,000, bro. So you put your phone down, it's running story mode. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 bam. Come back, all your runs done. Stack up a bunch of bios and a bunch of stuff, bro. Yeah. All right, so let's spin it again. If they made a clear ticket for rims, Rogue's value would be gone. True, 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 true. 3 grand. Yeah, I think before it was like 150, then they bumped it up to 600, and now I'm seeing like when I'm driving on the highway and stuff, I see it's like they have signs up saying it's like a $3,000 ticket for like texting and driving and shit. Because people do it so often, right? Like, bro, I see girls doing their makeup on the highway, bro. It's crazy. Like, they have their freaking visor down, bro, and they like, I guess they have the car set on cruise control and shit, and they just like, I'm like, damn, bro. I guess you want a little pretty in the casket. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess you want a little pretty in the motherfucking casket. And the thing is, them the motherfuckers that gonna cause the accident, and they gonna live. You know what I'm saying? They gonna live. And whoever they hit, gonna die. Shit's crazy. All right, are we shuffling or spinning it? Yeah, bro, makeup on the highway is crazy work. Like, it's one thing if you're smoking a cigarette or drinking a coffee or something, because like most people these days, you drive with one hand on the wheel anyway, right? But like doing your makeup, it's crazy work, bro. You know what I'm saying? We shuffling or spinning? One to shuffle, two to spin. One to shuffle, two to spin. Shuffle or spin? All right, I see. I'm seeing more spins. All right, we spinning it. We spinning it, spinning it, spinning it, spinning it, spinning it, spinning it. Okay, we got another red. All right, we got anime. Anime, you in the chat? Anime, are you in the chat, my good sir? We got anime, boys. I guess because we were talking about anime earlier. We're going to give him 2 minutes. You know, maybe he's cooking, changing a diaper, you know, taking a shower, and he got the stream in the background, so he got to hop out the shower, you know, put a towel around his waist, that kind of thing. AOT is the best anime. Thank you very much. So here's the thing. AOT can't get best anime for me, and the reason why it can't get best anime for me is because it took 3 seasons for Eren to get good. You know what I'm saying? AOT is, I think, the second anime, but the second anime I ever got my wife to watch. The first that she ever finished. Right? The first I got her to watch was Death Note. She quit halfway through. But then I got her to start AOT. She finished AOT. And 3 seasons of Eren crying, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, it would have been okay if after season 2 he decided, you know what? Alright, I'm gonna start deleting motherfuckers. Cause he already got Titan powers, bro. Hashino Impo? No, that's on the list of anime to watch. It's the boxing one, right? Yeah, that's on the list of anime for me and my wife to watch. So here's the thing. I got an anime channel where I watch anime with my wife. You know what I'm saying? Just for funsies. So if y'all want to check us out, link is in the description. But yeah, if you have animes that you want to recommend that we check out, I love anime. My wife does not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So far, I think we've gotten through AOT, solo leveling. We just started Fire Force, Dead Man Wonderland, Hell's Paradise. What else did we watch? Shit. Hold up. What else did we watch? Where's anime, bro? Oh, we finished Dandadan. Dandadan is done. Dandadan is done, bro. Is anime here? Perfect. I think I have a list right here of the shows we watched so far. Boom. I'll pull it up and show you guys. So yeah, here. So we watch AOT, Solo Leveling, Death Note, Hellsing, Afro Samurai, Code Geass, Kaiju number 8, X-Men 97. What else we got? High School of the Dead, Chainsaw Man, Down to Dawn, Dead Man's Wonderland, Hell's Paradise, Fire Force, Black Lagoon, and Jujutsu Kaisen. That's all we watched so far. so far. Okay. But where's Anime though? Is he here? Or her? I don't know if it's a female or a male. Spin the wheel? Are we spinning again? Yeah, I have a lot of shows on the list, but it's going to take time. Are we spinning again? Oh, Sakamoto Days is on the list. Spin? Okay. Let's bring the thing back up. Anime now. He probably busy watching anime, bro. All right, so we spinning again. Oh, oh, oh. Hold on. Is Moto in the chat? Moto, you here? Imagine. Now they started spinning a lot of reds when Devil is no longer red. That's crazy. That's crazy word. Another red. When will it be me? Moto. Taking the kids to the beach to see some dolphins later. Yo, have a good one, JD. Be safe. Red, blue, been winning. Yeah, that's. I think didn't we get a green? We have not seen a yellow so far. Oh, did Moto send a message? In the chat? Oh, let's go! Let's go! Moto sent the message in the chat. Let's go! All right, Moto, you got what? What are your questions for us, Moto? What do you got for us? Let's see the cards in the meantime. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's okay. That's good. We just need a little bit more Pierce. We got 19. That's good. 80% all attack. Not bad. HP solid. Defense solid. It's a PvE deck. Cooldown is good. Yeah, he's doing good. He's doing good. Pretty solid stuff. Okay, Moto. What do you need from us? Should I go hybrid set or PvP deck? Are you free to play? If you're free to play, I would say hybrid. If you are a whale, Moto be spending? How much would you say you spend per month on average? Like 20 bucks? 30 bucks? I would say if it's under 100, go hybrid. Go hybrid. Because finishing your cards would require a lot. And as it stands, you haven't finished your PvE deck yet. So finishing your PvE deck and then building a new PvP deck from scratch and finishing that, that's a couple years. That's a couple years. You know, you've already been clearly struggling to get 25% pierce on your PvE deck, and you're gonna have to redo that whole painful process for your PvP deck. So I'd say hybrid. Yeah, years. You heard me right, years. Like finishing up, just finishing the PvP deck alone, unless you're like a mega whale, that's like a year alone. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want the best stats, like quality 7, good base rolls, and also blue stars with the right PvP rolls, plus 25% pierce, we're talking close to 2 years. Okay, let's not even talk in years, let's talk in crystals. Okay, we're talking close to 250,000 crystals, if not more than that, depending on your luck. So if you don't want to hear in years, let's talk in crystals, because acquiring the cards and then rolling the stats, well, having to lock stats, and you know, it's a lot of crystals. It's the reason why you see me sitting on 65k. Like I have the pieces that I need already for the PvP deck that I'm building, but I'm still gonna need close to 150k to finish the deck. Because you're gonna need max HP, blue stars, you're gonna need crowd control, you're gonna need defense, you're gonna need all attack. It's a lot. It's a lot, buddy. It's a lot. So yeah, we're talking 2+ years and a whole heap of crystals. It's time or money, you know? But either way, it's a little bit of both. So I would say go hybrid. Obviously, you're going to be a little bit weaker for both pieces of content, but it's going to be cheaper. Time, money, and a lot of luck. Facts. Well, that's so reassuring. Would you rather not know the truth? And then here's the thing. If you're running a marathon and someone tells you, just keep running until you hit the finish line, would that be better than if somebody said, hey, it's going to take you 4 hours to get to the finish line? What's better? For some people, not knowing how long they have to run till they get to the finish line is better for them. Because the thought of, oh my God, it's going to take 4 hours will just cripple them. Right? So it just depends on the type of person you are. For me, I like to know when the end is. Oh, Record of Ragnarok, I think me and Kate watched a season, but we didn't record that. Fire Force, we just finished season 1. Not knowing is way better. Because there's hope, right? It gives you that adrenaline rush of, oh, I'm almost there. I might almost be there. You know, the end might just be around the corner. You know? Whereas like, you're looking at you're at the foot of the mountain and you're looking up and you're like, oh shit, I gotta climb that? You know? Record of Ragnarok is banned in India, probably because of the fight with the Indian god. Yeah, that sucks. The thing is, it's an anime, right? It's just make believe. So I don't understand why it would be banned for somebody's depiction. It's just like make believe, bro. Anime is like a movie. It's just make believe. But I guess if your country is super religious, you you know, like I guess like I'm thinking like would Jesus like if Jesus was in Record of Ragnarok, would Record of Ragnarok be banned in Christian countries? Maybe, I don't know. You know, I don't think so. Like I don't think you'll be banned in America. I don't think you'll be banned in Canada. I don't think you'll be banned in like is Russia like primarily like a Christian country? Like it's I don't know. Like is Record of Ragnarok banned in China? Cause like they got like Buddha and shit in Record of Ragnarok, no? I don't know, bro. Like I'm not a super duper religious person, so I don't really like I don't really like get mad about stuff like that, bro. Like it is what it is, man. Like Moto, you here? Are you in the chat? You got some questions for us? I know I kind of got sidetracked. All right, you got sidetracked. I got sidetracked, but I'm still here. You let me know if there's anything specific you need from us, but we're gonna scan through your account and see where we can help you push a little bit further. Next tier for After Mephisto, we got you. After Mephisto. Do you care about PvE or PvP? I would say Taskmaster though. For sure Taskmaster. So we're gonna go Mephisto, Taskmaster. And the reason why we're doing that is because you don't have Crescent. You don't have Crescent at tier 4 and you don't have her paywall uniform, so Taskmaster for sure. And then after that, so yeah, Mephisto, Taskmaster, and we'll add one more. If you care about PvP. If you care about PvP, let me know. I would get Agent Venom's uniform though. Big W's if you do get it. Your country is getting more sensitive about racism in other countries against Indians. Racism is everywhere. You can't really stop it, bro. Tribalism has been a thing since the beginning of time. You know, getting upset about stuff like that. You can't control how other people feel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get upset about people being racist. It is what it is. You know. You'll never get rid of racism. You'll never get rid of tribalism. It's literally just, I don't know. It's just human nature, you know. And to be honest with you guys, I would rather open racism as opposed to covert racism. I rather the people who hate me let me know that they hate me, so I can just stay out of their way. You know what I'm saying? I let them be over there, and I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to pretend like they like me because otherwise they will be crucified by society. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you hate me and let me know you hate me so I can be like, all right, cool. I'm just stay over here. I'm mind my own business and you can stay over there and mind your own business. You know? That's how I feel about it. I rather open racism than covert racism. That's me. I'm in Canada. But no matter where I lived, I would rather if people hate me, they just be like, all right, I don't like you. And I don't like you because spawn RNG. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy work though. Think about it like this. If you hate somebody just because they are different from you, They don't look like you. Their skin color different than you. Whatever. What you were hating them because of like we're playing a video game. They spawned into the game of life in a different location with a different shade than you. And that's your reason for not liking them? That's crazy work. It's not that they wronged you, personally. That's crazy work. None of us can control where we're born and what we're born as or look like. Like, it's literally just a game of chance. So anyways, it's crazy work though. I would get Voodoo's uniform. Best CTP for Mr. Fantastic and Mephisto. Mr. Fantastic is a conquest and Mephisto is competition, rage, and conquest in that order. If you care about PvP, it's conquest. Otherwise, it's competition and then rage. Mr. Fantastic is conquest. I'm in Toronto. Or Toronto. No one says Toronto though. We don't pronounce the rest of it. We just call it Toronto. We don't pronounce that last T for some reason. But yeah, Toronto's like very multicultural. It's like a melting pot of different cultures and different races and all that. Angel? Ooh. You want to build Angel? Angel's not very good, bro. Wait. Did you really? Wait, what? You're on the other side of Canada? Where you at? Oh, you really have Angel at tier 4. That's crazy work. Oh, you're in Vancouver? Vancouver's pretty expensive too. I'll probably say Vancouver has better weather than Toronto, probably. Man. Angel is such a tricky one because you could give him a conquest or an authority, but he's just not very good. Isn't an egg or regen? You could go with an egg, yeah, but that's just to squeeze as much as you could possibly get out of him just because you have him at tier 4. But he's not very good. It's sad, but sad to say. I wish they had given him iframe ignore. Yeah, Vancouver's weather. I wish I had that in Toronto, bro. Like, I'll move to Vancouver just for the weather, but y'all are really it's expensive as shit over there, bro. Toronto winter is kind of cold. Yeah, bro. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad, bro. It's it's bad, my brother. Anything else you got for us, Moto? "20 years in Toronto before moving to Victoria." No snow? Listen, I would take that, bro. My daughter loves the snow though, but like as a kid, I loved the snow. But as an adult, when now I gotta shovel it, now I gotta clean my driveway, now I gotta clean my car. You know what I'm saying? As an adult, I hate the snow. That's me personally. As a kid, I loved it because I ain't got to do nothing but just play in it. As a teenager, I had to shovel. But that's when I didn't have a car, it was fine. Now when I have a car, then I gotta wake up early. I gotta, preheat my car. I gotta freaking turn my car. Like before, I got a car that had like a automatic starter, so I had to go out, turn my car on, defrost my windshield, clean my car off, then clean my driveway. You know what I'm saying? Then I got a car that had an automatic starter, so I could warm it up a little bit, but I still got to go out, clean the freaking ice off my car and shit, bro. Like, it's annoying. It's annoying. And then if I park in the garage, fine, but I still got to clear the snow from in front of my driveway, because if somebody slips and falls, then they gonna sue me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, man. I'm saying, anyways. East Coast, a garage is key. Yeah, I got a garage, but like, what if you have family members over? Somebody has to be in the driveway, and if you're the one that leaves early or comes back home last, then not all the cars go fit in the driveway. What do I drive? I drive a SUV. I don't want to say the brand, but I drive an SUV, a little dad truck. You know what I'm saying? I have a dad truck. All right, let's spin the block. Do we spin it or shuffle it? Nah, but with 2 kids, both being in car seats, I needed something roomy. I had a sedan before, so I had to update it. Spin. Yeah, when you have kids, SUV is one of the best decisions I ever made, bro. Because now when I'm a Costco shopper because I like to buy in bulk. When you got kids and shit, bro. So 2 kids, car seat and shit, you gotta have room in the trunk. Oh my God! Look at that! Devil, you hear? The devil, you know. 3 blues, 3 reds, 2 yellows, 2 greens, and another one. We got Devil Man. We finally got the Devil Man. Devil Man cry, baby. Let's cut a deal with the wheel. Hey. All right, Devil, where you at, man? Hit me in the chat, my boy. Devil threw up the green flag. All right, Gray, have a good one. Appreciate you for stopping by. Oh, damn. We really been here for like 2.5 hours. Where you at? All right, that's the devil. That's the Devil Man crybaby right there. That's an anime that's also on the list to watch. I heard good things about it. All right, what you got any questions for us, Devil? Keep me entertained while I. Oh, you probably shouldn't do Shadowland right now, bro. Shadowland probably tomorrow's probably Cosmic Core, so you probably should wait. You probably should wait, bro. Cosmic Core is probably tomorrow. Alright, so it looks like my guy's going for a hybrid deck. I think Cosmic Core should be tomorrow. Because I'm looking at the timer for the next update. No? Today's Tuesday. It's not Wednesday. Like I mean, at reset today. At reset today because it's 1 a.m. right? So technically it's today. 43 rolls in core. You got nothing. That's crazy, bro. Devilman Crybaby is okay, not top notch. I heard it was good. All right, so you got an HP proc. Luna card needs to be re-rolled. HP is good. The defense is low. I'm really trying to figure out. Hold on. Love me some Alliance battle, Timeline battle, Otherworld battle, TBA. Okay, so no AC. But are you going for a hybrid deck? Okay, you have a Luna. Do you have a White Fox as well? Do you have a Ghost Rider? Okay, so you're gonna go 2 decks? Okay, fair enough. Ooh, my guy. You big wheeling. Check this guy out, bro. Even my nose not at 200. I promise you I get to 160 and I just stop. This guy big wheeling. Like I think a couple people at 160. Big wheeling, big flexor with a level 200 elite gear. Check you out. Daddy, chill. Chill, daddy, chill. You are free to play with level 200 elite gear? I don't know about that. Ain't no free to play. I see over here doing that. Damn. So what does that make me? Got 120 there. Oh, Grandin? Man committed everything to Null. I can't say I blame you. Null's the best PvP character, so. I gotta swap this out for a Rage on Hulk. Tier 4 Spider-Man back to the basics. You gotta get the symbiote suit, my boy. He roasted me 2.5 years ago when I had Jean Grey and Hulk tier 4 only. That's crazy. So, if you like Alliance battle, you gotta do something about Luna. You already have Gwen, and Deadpool. Sorry, not Deadpool. Bullseye. Probably need Gamora as well, because Gamora is stronger. Since you're free to play, well, it's up to you if you want to get the highest score possible. It's up to you, really. For Black Friday, I'm thinking of getting Sentry and Deadpool Epic Quest. You're thinking about getting Psylocke? Nah, you can skip Psylocke. Mm. Why would you want to get Psylocke at this point? I'm just thinking about it, like Molecule Man has a little bit of value for TBA, but Strife is kind of falling off, you know? Like Storm replaced Psylocke, and Strife, the only value he had was because he still kind of has it, was the debuff removal for Otherworld Battle, but I don't see people using him much at all lately, and I'm not using him much either. I think the list is pretty much set in stone for today, to be honest with you. We've been going for 2.5 hours. Strife tier 4 ain't happening until the game dies. Unfortunate. Nah, they'll do him. They'll do him. He's tier 2 native. Just for fun? Damn, bro, you a reckless free to play. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If you're just gonna tier, you're just gonna buy Epic Quest characters for fun. What time am I gonna stream tomorrow? I don't even know. I don't even know. I gotta keep y'all on your toes, man. So, Ron, are you saying you're gonna? Oh, game is getting boring, and I'm gonna create my own fun. Fair enough. Ron, are you saying you're gonna tier 4 somebody today, or are you waiting until the next update to tier 4 somebody? Also, Devil, outside of the Epic Quest characters, is there anyone else you're willing to work on? You know, like Taskmaster, for example. Also, are you willing to switch Hulk's CTP? Are you willing to buy Cyclops' uniform? My bad, Fragment. I said it at the beginning of the stream, but I was gonna stream last night. Yesterday was my daughter's second birthday, and after I put her to bed, she drained me, bro. Like I put her to bed, and then I was like, all right, let me go set up the stream. KO. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know I'm getting old, bro. Cause I used to be able to stay up for like 36 hours straight. You know? Now running around with a 2-year-old for 6-7 hours. Done so. You know? They really aren't joking when they say once you hit 30, that shit catches up to you, bro. It's like in my 20s, I felt like I was a superhero. I could stay awake, like no energy drink, no caffeine, no nothing. You know, I could just stay awake I could go to work. You know what I'm saying? Come home, do videos, just like I'm good, bro. Like 2 full days, no sleep. I'm like, all right, cool. And then it's like 31, 32, 33, 30. I'm like, God damn, bro. You know, it's crazy. Tell me, one native tier 1, tier 4, because I have the 25% discount. Taskmaster, Cyclops. Who else? Y'all gonna hear this a lot. Taskmaster, Cyclops, Voodoo. Yeah. Any of those will work. I think the 10 years in prison preserved me. Were you like working out every day? Need some juice for PvP? Okay, you need some PvP characters? PvP characters. Are you waiting until Black Friday to buy the uniform for Mephisto? Is that what's happening? Zombie Cap, Mephisto. This guy is also pretty good. She's pretty good with her artifact, with her new uniform, obviously. Yeah. So for PvP characters, it would be Zombie Cap, Mephisto, Mr. Fantastic, Magic. 1,200 push-ups a day? Damn, that's work. I have 2 normal eggs, 2 conquests, 2 authority, all normal. So you gotta combine those. Mighties only. You fell asleep watching? I don't. No, the wheel did not fall on you. You didn't miss anything. Is Ron still here? He might have fell asleep still. Yeah, I haven't seen anything from Ron in like 10 minutes. So I think maybe he fell asleep. Who to give the egg? And the conquest? By the way, you should buy Spider-Man's symbiote uniform. I know I said that earlier, but you kind of skipped over it, or you didn't respond to that. The egg. I already have one on Carnage. Oh, Ron, you're here. You're playing solo leveling Arise. So, are you tier 4ing somebody today, or are you saving for the next update? You said to pick your next tier 4. Damn, bro, you put on 100 pounds in prison? 100 pounds in 10 years is crazy work, bro. Now, how much of that is muscle? Like, holy, bro. How tall are you? Sound like you made it good. You made good use of your time, at least. 100 pounds is crazy work. Conquest on Adam? Yeah, I would put a Conquest on Adam. You could also put a Conquest. Oh, you got a Brilliant on him. Ooh. Ooh, a Mighty on Thanos. Conquest on him would also work. See, the egg is tricky because you need guard break immunity. So it'd be kind of... Egg has lost a lot of value unless it's a Brilliant or on somebody like Carnage. So it would be like X-23 in our new uniform would be like an egg, but besides that... Does Captain America work in PvP? Yeah, Captain America works pretty well for Otherworld Battle, for AC, and TBA if you have Weapon X. Like seasonal Weapon X with a zombie uniform. What CTP should I give for Shalabal if I get an artifact and tier for her? Conquest. Cap can work without Weapon X in AC and Otherworld Battle on the right seasons, but he works best and to his fullest potential with Weapon X. You wouldn't go TBA? I have. I have. And it works for me. But it might just be because of my build, I don't know. Gotta change his thing around. All right. Any last questions for us, Devil? I want to ask if I should swap my Rage off Wolverine and swap it to a Mighty Conquest because I pulled his 6-star artifact recently. I would go Mighty Greed instead of Mighty Conquest for Wolverine. We need a break from symbiotes. The break might be zombies. We might get a zombie. You know what's crazy? We might get a zombie team up collection, like Marvel Zombies team up collection. Because when was the last one was Defenders, right? And that was a couple months ago. So we might get like a zombies one. Or we might get an emblem collection that applies to zombie survival. Hello. Just tier 4 Juggernaut. Damn, bro. Why would you tier 4 Juggernaut? That's, bro. Juggernaut's bad, my guy. Like, as much as I would love if he was good, I can't tier 4 him. He's bad, bro. He's bad. Yeah, last one for tonight. Last one for tonight. It's been 3 hours. I got to cut out. But I'll probably be back tomorrow. Probably. I'll try my best. That'd be crazy. If Strange gets another... But it doesn't stack, right? The collections don't stack on top of each other. It just takes the one that's at the highest. We did look at like 7 accounts. So that's not bad. Oh, for AC? Fair enough. I think you put me on the list twice. Did I? I'm an AC enjoyer. Fair enough. So am I. Because I put Saucy and Jeremiah. You think so? Yeah, well, I was going with the names in the chat. That's tough, my boy. You thought it wasn't you, but it might have been? Damn, that's tough, my guy. You had his name twice. Don't worry, we'll get you. We'll get you. Don't worry, we got you. 2 spots on the wheel. And, well, technically he did get chosen, but then he said it wasn't him. he was being honest, and he forfeited his chance. He a good guy, man. He a good guy. I'm gonna add him to the list for next time. Don't worry, I got you. I got you, Saucy. I'm gonna add it to the list for next time. Don't worry. I got you, bro. I got you, Jeremiah. But yeah, ladies and gents, we're gonna wrap it up here. Unless my guy has something else for me. Okay, Neville, you got something else you want to ask before I head out? You're good? All right, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Y'all have a good night. All right. If y'all want more from me, man, check the description. You know what I'm saying? If y'all anime enjoyers, come through, check me out on the other account. You know, and yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.